And I'm actually a big sleeper. Every time I say to my colleagues how much I sleep, they are always a bit impressed. 10, 11 hours before race. Oh, really? Yeah. So it's a very long sleep.
How do you prepare, and do you monitor certain biometrics, or is more about how you feel?
Of course you do. You monitor heart rate variability throughout the training and the day, but there are quite a lot of metrics, obviously, on your app with 8 Sleep as well that I use. No, I mean it's super important to. The sleep can give you so much feedback on the training that you have done throughout the day. My trainers are on it, so they've got access to my account and they can look at it, obviously, and they know whenever it's whenever we've pushed too much the day before.
Great to be here. Thank you for finding the time for us.
With great pleasure. I'm very happy to share my tips and what I do in order to be 100% for the whole season.
Without disclosing some of your secrets, can you give us some details about what is the perfect routine for you?
Obviously, the recovery is super important. In recovery, I have 2-3 things really that I do that are really important. Nutrition, which is obviously extremely important. I have a cold bath at the track, which also helps me to recover right after the races. But sleep is so important to be refreshed mentally and to recover, because the rhythm throughout the season is quite crazy. I think people tend to see the final results on track. Most of the time, obviously, watching TV, that's what matters, is the end result. But in order to get there, there's so much preparation behind the scene, as you can imagine. And that starts from the sleep. That is one of my priority. The training camp that I do at the beginning of the year in the mountain, and try to push the body to its absolute limit and try to make the gains in that part of the season. And then try and maintain that fitness and recover well between races. In order to always be at your 100%. But there are so many little details that makes the difference. And yeah, you cannot focus on the end result. You will never get the end result if you not focus on all the small steps that are behind the scenes and that people cannot actually see. That's where you can make the difference.